okra this year. Now there's just corn.
Okra, which you might also know as ladyfingers or gumbo, is an extremely easy, not to mention tasty veggie that you must include in your summer vegetable garden. In this video we show you how to grow okra in 8 easy steps. Step 1. How to start your seed. You can either sow okra seeds directly into the garden or start them indoors. If you choose to direct sow, plant your seed in holes about 2 cm or 1 inch deep, spacing the seeds about 7 cm or 3 inches apart from each other. Be sure to water the seeds thoroughly hereafter and keep the soil nice and moist. We prefer to start our seed indoors. Not only is it easier to care for seedlings in trays, but it also lets you get a head start on the growing season if you start your seeds towards the end of winter. To start indoors, plant the seeds in a seed tray about 4 to 6 weeks before the last frost date. We filled our trays with damp coir. You can use another tray to flatten the medium. Poke holes about 2 cm deep into the soil and then sow your seed. We like to sow 2 seeds per cell to make sure at least one of them germinates. If both grow, you can thin one of them later. Keep the tray in a warm spot with plenty of light. And this is what the seedlings look like after just a few weeks. After the last frost date, you can transplant the seedlings to your vegetable garden. Step 2. Where to grow your okra. Choose a spot in your garden that receives full sunlight. The soil should be well drained as okra won't grow in waterlogged soils. Step 3. Preparing the soil. Okra grows best in soil that is rich in organic matter. We filled these large pots with a well-composted manure mixture. If you are using native soil, mix in an organic compost to improve its fertility. We also added a handful of slow-release fertilizer to the pots. Okra prefers a soil pH between 6 to 6.8, but unless you have serious problems with your soil's pH, you probably won't have to worry too much about it. Step 4. Transplanting seedlings. Okra grows a long taproot which can be damaged during transplanting, so be very careful to not damage the roots when you are planting your seedlings. To encourage a robust root system, you can cover the whole length of the seedling stem up until where it meets the lowest set of leaves. Before we get to the rest of the steps, if you are finding this video helpful, then be sure to subscribe to our channel. Here at Epic Veg, we share videos packed full of tips and tricks to get the most out of your plants. We also share free ebooks and infographics with every video so you can build a collection of veggie guides. Your ebook for this video is linked in the description. Step 5. Watering. Okra requires a moderate amount of water. Water them regularly, especially in the heat of the summer, and do not let your okra sit in waterlogged soils as it can lead to root rot. In our veggie garden we used an overhead sprinkler system, but you can use whatever method works best for you. Step 6. Pests and Diseases. Okra plants are susceptible to pests like spider mites, aphids, and stink bugs. We noticed a bit of damage to some of the leaves, but it didn't affect the plants too much. Keep an eye on your plants though, and if you notice pests are causing major damage, control them with an organic pesticide or insecticidal soap. Okra can also suffer from fungal diseases like powdery mildew. Watering in the early morning hours, providing good air circulation, and avoiding overhead watering can help prevent these diseases. But because we have very hot summers, the overhead watering didn't cause any such problems for us. Step 7. Flowering and harvesting. Okra takes about 50 to 60 days to mature. The yellow flowers appear first and are quite attractive to pollinators. Did you know that okra belongs to the same botanical family as hibiscus, hence the similar looking flowers? Harvest the okra pods when they are about 2 to 4 inches long while they are still tender. This will take as little as 5 days after the flowers first appear. Avoid the harder, older pods and instead use these for their seeds. The pods can be harvested every 3 to 4 days during the growing season, and use a sharp knife to cut the pods from the plant. Step 8. Storing. Okra is best eaten fresh, but you can store it in the refrigerator in a plastic bag for up to 3 to 5 days. You can also freeze your okra after blanching it for 3 to 4 minutes. So tell us, what's your favorite way to cook okra? Do you prefer them in fresh tomato salads or in stews? We would love to hear your tips in the comments. Remember to download your copy of our okra ebook before you go, and we will hopefully see you in the next video.